Alright, hello everybody, it's Hakeem here. I'm back again with some more Duels 2013. Yep, we're playing Duels 2013 and 2015. I'm playing as Covert Go Blue. He's my friend and nemesis for this segment. And I'm going to be playing Obedient Dead because, you know, I like control, I like black, I like killing things, and I like big bombs. So we're looking at a picture of Elvish Visionary right there. Man, her ears are pretty big. Black magic loves selfishness and omnipotence. Yeah. And as I say that, I draw a black hand with no lands, so we're going to mulligan that. Got two this time. I've got the Fume Spitter that I can play early. You know, I play this card against, you know, for goblins, etc. Got Sign and Blood, it get me a bit deeper. Got the Phyrexian Obliterator, which is just insane. And, you know, Befoul. Yeah, I'm going to keep this. So let's just drop a Fume Spitter on the play. Again, I said we're playing against Covert. He's my regular opponent on this series, and you're going to get to see him beat me a lot and me whine about it. And then you're going to get to see me beat him every now and then. And just, you know, act like I'm the best player ever. That's my plan anyway. So let's just swing for one. He's playing black. Could this be a mirror match? I'm just going to draw two cards right here. Go up 6, picked up a Murder and another Swamp. Fume Spitter, like, I really don't like this card. I hate it, to be honest. Oh, he's playing that. But, you know, against goblins, you need some 1-drops, and this deck doesn't have any, so. Just picked up a Myers Toll, so it's, you know, you get to look at your opponent's hand and force him to discard a card based on how many swamps you control. So you really, you know, there's only one mana, but you really kind of want to time this where the amount of swamps you have and, you know, the amount of cards in his hand are pretty close to equal. Because you want to make sure you see his whole hand and make him ditch his best card. So, anyways, we're getting in for another one. He's playing, what is the name of the deck? Grinning Malice. Grinning Malice. He could be playing Mana Mastery, you know, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be Grinning Malice. This card is potentially pretty good against him, depending on what he does. I've got a Tutor, I've got an Obliterator, and I've got Murder open right now, so my hand is good. We'll see what his hand is like. So he's playing. Yeah, he is playing that deck. He's playing Ashenmoor Gouger. He's got a 4/4 can't block for 3 mana, which is pretty sweet. But I'm just going to go ahead and kill it. And I'm just going to try to land screw him. I mean, I don't know if this is fair or if it's something that you should do, or should I just play the, you know, he's got Terminate, you know, in his deck and Wrecking Ball and all those things. So I think the safest play for me is just trying to land screw him. I know, I mean, it's nobody really wants to be on the other side of that, but you know, when you're playing to win. So I think potentially screwing him out of black mana could get me far enough ahead to where Obliterator and dive. Yeah. So he played another red mana. I could have just. I kind of feel bad right now. You know, like I don't like doing that. You know, he's my friend. You know, but it's Magic, man. It's Magic. He's got 6 cards in his hand. I'm going to drop an Obliterator on his face. Boy, I pressed A there. I swear I did. I pressed A. My land didn't go into play. I guess, you know, the world is punishing me for destroying land. So, yeah, I have a tremendous amount of guilt right now. I really do. But I'll get over it, you know, when the splash screen comes up and, you know, says Hakeem 928 wins. And I'm getting really far ahead of myself here now. You know, I really deserve to lose. But if he doesn't draw black mana, I think that I'm going to be able to just kill him next turn. So we'll see if he has a swamp and he can terminate something. No, he's pretty heavy on the mountains. He plays a demigod, so that's pretty solid. So I mean, you know, this guy's never out of the game. He's never out of the game. So let's just play this swamp here, and do I tutor? I think I just swing, see how he blocks. Because, oh Jesus, that X button, man. They need to retroactively, like, patch the game or something. So he's blocking the shade. I am just going to kill it 5 times. And then I'll probably cast a Myers Toll and make him ditch his best card. Does that hit lands? Well, I can make him discard Whoa, wait, what? Yep. Okay, the triggers are still resolving. I thought it was out of range. Okay. Yeah. Let's see what he got. Let's see. We got Grave Titan. You got another mountain. Demigod. Okay, that's gone. Yeah, you're not having that. No sirree, Bob. You're not getting that other one back. Even when I land screw this guy, like he's one card away from winning. God, thank God for the Myers toll. So let's just bring it. Let's see if we can get that splash screen. Oh, okay. All right, we got it. Oh goodness. Okay, yeah. So I mean, it's really cruel, you know, to land screw somebody, but very often it's the best play. So that's kind of what I did there. Again, extreme guilt, extreme guilt. I mean, land destruction is dirty. I feel filthy. I need to go take a shower right now. I'm that upset at myself. Yeah, if that was a random guy on the internet, you know, I'd probably be flipping out here now. But I just feel bad doing that to my buddy. So what deck am I going to play now? What deck? Oh, I tell you what. You know what? I really like this deck. Collective Might. Collective Might. It's, you know, it got a lot of hate. Doesn't have much removal, but it's a pretty good aggro deck, you know. So I'm gonna take this out for a spin. There's Vampire Nighthawk. I love that card. I absolutely love that card. 2/3 flying Death Touch Lifelink for 3 mana. That's amazing. All right, so we're playing. Well, we know who we're playing against. I'm on the play. Got good mana. I've got 2 excellent 2-drops. Fist of Ironwood, and then yeah, I'm gonna play this. So let's just drop the white mana. So my plan is, let's look at some of these cards that I was just talking about. Is to start off with Evangel. She's a 1/2, and you can make tokens with her, if, you know, by tapping another creature. So I'm just going to put her into play. And the good thing about this deck, it's stuffed with 2-drops, so you get to play her, and then you play another 2-drop, like this guy, for example. We'll look at him in a minute. But you play your 3rd land, you drop your 2-drop, and then you make a token. So yeah, let's look at Kasali Pride Mage. She's a 2/2 for 2. Exalted, so when you attack with somebody, you know, they get alone, they get +1/+1. He's also enchantment / artifact removal. We're looking at a blue-black deck here now. And also Fist of Ironwood, you put it on a creature, gives a trample, which really does nothing in this deck, except if you're playing maybe like a Knockvine Paladin or something. But you get 2 1/1s, so that's pretty cool. Let's oh, we picked up Overrun. Yeah. Overrun is pretty nasty, especially when you're making tokens. And Juniper Order is the other card I have, so when a creature enters the battlefield, that creature gets a counter, and Juniper Order gets a counter. So 2 4 for 5, not that great, but you know, in this deck, it's pretty good. So he's playing blue-black. I'm not going to attack. I'm just going to put the Pride Mage in play. And pass it over, make a token. So I'm going to go on the token overrun plan. I'm 1 green mana away from this because I've got my 4th land here. So he's playing Cult. Oh, he's playing Mana Mastery. Oh, Mana Mastery. So he's got lots of board wipes, lots of removal, lots of nasty fucking shit that I have to beat. So on his end step, I'm going to tap. Like I said, that's why you go 2-drop into 2-drop, make a token. And yeah, Marshal's Anthem. Creatures you control get +1/+1. So I'm half tempted to just play this now and start going after him, but I don't want to. I think, man, I think Fists here. I mean, I suppose I should have put it on the token just to, you know, but the trample does nothing. So I'm gonna swing with this and this. I'm going to keep this open. I want to make another token because if I top deck a forest, he could just die next turn. So, you know, I mean, he's got a lot of board wipes in the deck. So I really need to be careful here. So he's got 1 of each color. And he's passing turn, so I'm just going to make another token. Still got this, but if I top deck a forest, Top deck of forest. Can this do it? Can this do it? He had prophetic bolt. If I get 5 dudes plus 3 each, I mean, I think that's the game. Well, that's forest off the top there, ladies and gentlemen. That is Lady Luck smiling upon me tonight. Yeah, there it is. So, you know, collective mind, you know, it used to get a lot of hate and disrespect. I mean, the deck doesn't have a lot of removal. If you leave it alone to do its thing, it can do that sort of thing. But you know, if it gets disrupted a bit, it just kind of folds and dies. So, anyways, I'm pretty pleased with that outcome. Got lucky there against Mana Mastery because once he had Pernicious Deed and Day of Judgment and all those things online, I pretty much would have been fucked. You know, right straight up my asshole. I would have been having a prostate exam, you know, over the internet via Magic. So, what other? Oh, I'm gonna play. You know, I was looking at No Goblins Allowed earlier, and they were talking about Ancient Wilds. So I'm gonna play Ancient Wilds. Gonna play some Ancient Wilds. So this is a mono green deck, but it plays like a blue deck. You know, it just feels like you bounce stuff and you're trickery and all sorts of nonsense. So 2 lands, not much that I can cast on the play. That's a mulligan. We got 3 now. We got Visionary. We got Tusker. Revenge is a bit out of reach, but love this card. You know, absolutely. Just read that. Take a second. Love it. Love the artwork too. You know, love it. Anyways, I'm gonna keep because I got 3 land in the Visionary on the play. Should be keeping track too of who's on the play and who's not, because I think I've been getting fairly lucky with that. And my opponent starts. Oh, we're playing against Mill. Okay, he's playing the old Phantasm plan. This is not great for me because my deck is kind of like a slow combo-ish almost deck. It doesn't beat down very well, and I got a feeling that Jace's Phantasm is gonna wreck my face. That's just how I feel. So he puts down his second land, and yes, he's coming after my left hold in the Mill deck. Man, oh man, why didn't I pick the Mill deck? I love Dream Puppets. Wow, that was actually a pretty good top deck there, Wood Elves. So, get the swing for one. This deck has the best starts when it goes Visionary into Wood Elves, but it's only got 3 of each. So I kind of got pretty lucky there. He's got Counterspell in his deck. Like, actual Counterspell, not a Counterspell. The Counterspell. You know, blue, counter target spell. Probably, you know, I'm not going to say it's my favorite card of all time. Sword, he's playing the sword. You know, I don't play the sword in my deck. I don't, but it's pretty sweet. Yeah, let's look at it. So, protection from green and from blue, which, you know, I'm green. +2/+2/+2. And I hate Xbox because it keeps taking the card I'm looking at and putting it away. So whenever it deals combat damage to a player, which is me, and he has pro green, so I can't block, he gets a wolf, and he mills me 10. Plus, you know, yeah. Wow. So I'm pretty much dead to that. I guess I just swing for 2 and drop a Tusker, gain 5 life. But he's gonna hit me with that sword, you know, a couple times, and then I'm just dead. So let's just put the pressure on the board, and hopefully this can't be countered, and it has haste. So hopefully I can get him low enough, and that guy's revenge will just, you know, seal the deal. But I'm not feeling optimistic, I've got to say. So yeah, sword goes on. He's got a 3/3. You know, pro green, pro blue. He gets a wolf token, so he gets a chump blocker. He gets to mill 10 and do 3 damage. Yep. So I didn't play my mill deck this way. Mine was, I didn't play any phantasms, didn't play any swords. It was just turbo mill. So okay, now that he's hit 10, now he's up to a 7/7 because he gets +4 Xbox. I'm serious. Gets +4/+4 as long as an opponent has 10 or more cards in his or her graveyard, which I do because he just hit me with the sword. So what do I do now? Is there any way? I just gotta swing. I mean, that's my game plan. Swing. I keep hitting X. It's ridiculous. Yeah, he's protecting his life total. So this guy, this guy knows what he's doing. You know? Why do I have to play against guys like that? So, what do I do here? I think I do this. Hold up Momentous Fall, maybe? I mean, I can't beat that sword, can I? I have Beast Within. I have Beast Within. He looked at that pretty hard, though. I'm just going to hold up this and hopefully draw 5 cards off the Thragtusk. I think that's my only way to win this game. But if he has a counterspell, time to think. He's got 5 mana. Is he tapping it or is he passing? Got something I want to say, but I really want to pay attention to the game, so I can't really go off on a tangent. And so he's equipping his sword somewhere else. I'm fine with that. All right, so he's passing. So the sacrifice of a creature is an additional cost, right? So he's playing counterspell. So if I cast this and sacrifice something, say Thragtusk, and if he counters it, I still lose my creature because that was a cost, and I won't gain anything. So he'll just basically 2-for-1 me, but I'm gonna try because I think that's my only chance at winning this game, is to not have that countered. I still get a 3/3 when it dies. I'll draw 5 cards, gain some life, and if I pick up a forest, then I'll have haste here. So I did pick up a forest. So it's not counterable. So that's my plan. I don't know if it's gonna work. I mean, against the sword of pro green and milling, I'm down to 21 cards in my library. I'm just kind of winging it here. So Visions of Beyond. Oh, excuse me. He gets to draw a card for 1 mana. It's cantrip, but if a graveyard has 20 or more cards in it, this card becomes Ancestral Recall. So I've heard that Ancestral Recall is pretty good. They just banned it. Treasure Cruise. I don't know if you follow Magic at all. So let's see what he does. Got more haste next turn. Yeah, he's got to block that. And of course it has protection. But he's still down to 8. So he's got to mill me out. I've got 21 left. He's got 6 mana in play. I don't know what he's going to possibly do. He's going to swing at me for 9. No, he's keeping the Phantasm back. I assume he's going to put sword back on it after damage is dealt, and or he might move it to the wolf. But I've got the Vengevine. I've got the Beast Within. Actually, the Beast Within is actually pretty important to kill that sword and destroy the protection. So I mean, he's playing another Phantasm, which is not good for me. Got a whole bunch of different things I could do here. So Overrun is pretty strong. Overrun could win me the game. So I need to bait a counterspell somehow. So maybe I go after his sword? Do I go after his sword to try to bait a counterspell? That's what I'm gonna do. I hope he counters it. If he doesn't, he gets Beast, see? Yeah, he's gonna counter it. So my hope is that he doesn't have a counter for this. And he does. Well, I think I played that as well as I possibly could. I've got 9 cards left. Just gonna bring pain. Yeah, well, I thought I might have been able to squeak that one out there. But it's tough to beat the sword. Covert's down there to 5. I'm on 12. But I've only got 9 cards, so he just needs to hit me with that sword now. And it'll clean out my library. See, if you watch my Naya mid-range, you understand a gentleman. Now this guy knows. He understands the game state, where he mills my last 10 cards. He's going to pass back to me. And I don't mind that, because, he knows. He knows. He's just showing me. And that's cool. But yeah, what a bastard. Okay, now that I like that. See, that's not being a dick. That's being like, that's being cool. That's yeah. Chancellor of Spires overrun after combat when he knows I'm gonna lose. All right, so anyways, those are some good 3 games. I'm gonna cut it right now actually because right before this we played an epic game that lasted nearly half an hour, and I'm gonna post that one shortly. So there's your first 3. There's Throwback Thursday episode 1. And stay tuned. You'll see episode 2, which is only 1 game long, now in a few minutes. So I hope you enjoyed the content, and see you next week. Actually, no. See you in a few minutes, and then we'll see you next week. All right.